Hey, 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 if you can hear my voice and see my screen, definitely type in the Q&A. Let me know. We're gonna get rocking and rolling here in just a moment. I'm actually trying some things out. Going to try and stream this on Facebook Live as well. So just give me a second. We can get this party rocking and rolling. Super excited to be here this evening to share with you 5 simple steps to fire your boss and build a successful and profitable online business. If you're just hopping on, definitely come out in the Q&A and say what's up. Let me know where you're watching from. If you want a better resolution, certainly there is a gear, I believe on the bottom right here inside that you can click and change the resolution of your screen. I go ahead and get this Facebook Live party started as well. Awesome. If you're just coming on, definitely come out and say what's up in the Q&A. I see who got on here tonight. Let me go to the attendees. Cool. Hey, what's up? I see Maria's on, Karen's on. Awesome. Come out and say what's up in the Q&A. 5 simple steps to fire your boss and build a successful and profitable business online. Hey, we've got Angie from Iowa. That's what's up. Glad to have you on. Just make sure my slides are good. Cool. If you're just hopping on, feel free to come out and say what's up. I'll give you a quick shout out. We're going to get this party rocking and rolling here in just a moment. You may actually hear my dog, Snowy. She does like to participate in my webinars by barking at the door. So if you hear her, don't mind her. She just wants to be a part of the discussion and the training here. We're going to get rocking and rolling here in just a moment. If you're joining us on Facebook Live, definitely come out and say what's up. We're going to get rocking here in just a moment. Very excited to be sharing with you some value this evening. Let me go ahead and get a recording going. We should be good there. Go ahead and share this in. Andy says, my dog's always trying to communicate on my lives. I know the feeling. Cool beans. Let me go ahead and share this in some groups, and we'll get rocking and rolling here in just a moment. Cool. Alrighty. I think we are good to go. I think people can hear me on Facebook. Let me just double check to make sure. Yep, they can. This is pretty cool. I'm doing a webinar and I'm on Google Hangouts. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook Live. Pretty awesome. Gotta love technology. All right, so let's dive into the content. I want to be mindful of your time this evening. Today we're talking about 5 simple steps to fire your boss and build a successful and profitable business online. You can do these 5 simple steps, even if you're brand new to entrepreneurship, and even if you don't have a Facebook page yet, right? You can take these 5 simple steps, implement them, fire your boss, and build a profitable and successful online business. So before we get started, I got a couple questions for you. Just curious, how would it feel if you had a proven formula and step-by-step process to fire your boss and truly live the life of your dreams? Comment in the comments, the Q&A, let me know. How would it feel if you had a proven formula and step-by-step process to fire your boss and truly live the life of your dreams? I'm seeing on Facebook Live, seeing awesome, great, amazing, cool, awesome, love it, great, incredible. Amazing balls. Okay, cool. How would it feel if those same simple steps allowed you to generate an additional $500, $1,000, or even $2,500 a month? I'm seeing empowering, awesome, incredible. Just curious, how would that change your life? How would that change your life if you could fire your boss? If you were able to generate $500, $1,000, $2,500 a month, how would that change your life? Life changing. Be able to pay some bills, pay back my student loans. Okay, I hear you, I see you. What would that mean for you, your life, and your legacy, right? What would that mean if you could fire your boss and finally pursue those passions that you truly desire? Incredible, awesome, awesome. Well, I want you to know that it is possible. It is truly possible for you to live the life you were promised to live, to fire your boss, and to make some extra money, and even replace your income by building a online business. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using these 5 simple steps. It is possible even if you're brand new, if you currently don't have any results or success. You can use these 5 simple steps to build a successful and profitable business online in the next 30 to 90 days. And so who am I and why you should listen to me? So my name is Antonio Thompson. I am from Brooklyn, New York. I've done a lot of cool things, one of them being graduating 3 times from college for a bachelor's and 2 master's degrees. I started online network marketing in 2013 and struggled my first year and a half. In fact, struggled so badly, I nearly quit my company. Didn't have any results. I think at one point, the only income I made was money that I used to sponsor my own family members, my mom and my sister. And so, no results. And I nearly quit my first year in the business. But thankfully, and I say thankfully, my company closed, because during that time when my company was closed, actually started to learn how to actually build a business online. I learned how to market effectively on social media, and life's been pretty cool. I actually invested in my education and learned some effective things to help me grow my business online. And so my life now is pretty cool. In the span of 18 months, I brought in 76 new customers and teammates, generated over 3,000 leads, and earned thousands of dollars online, specifically using Facebook, using both free and paid strategies. Recruited 2 people and brought in 3 coaching clients using Facebook in less than 1 day, using a special type of, not special type of ad, but an ad that simply tells a story, but was very effective. In 3 days, sponsored 2 people and brought on 3 coaching clients. I now have extra time to travel and focus on growing my arts nonprofit organization. And in 18 months, reached, new leadership levels. I'm a coach, speaker, and also a trainer. And so I've had the opportunity to meet some cool and awesome marketers and pursue some passions. So top left is me with Ray Higdon, who's a top, guru or marketer in our industry. Todd Falcone in the center. On the right, that's me with Mark Harbert. In the bottom left, that's me, this is one of the groups that my organization runs. In the center, that's me in Thailand. And on the right, that's me in Cambodia. Love to travel, love to enjoy what's out there in the world. And so here's what you're going to learn this evening. You're going to learn the 5 simple steps to fire your boss and build a successful and profitable online business. You're also going to learn the number one thing that's standing between you and the life you desire, time freedom and financial freedom. And the reality is, it's not the tools or the strategies, right? I'm gonna share with you exactly what that number one thing is. I'm gonna share with you how to become psychic and know exactly what your ideal customers are thinking, so you can place your product in front of only highly qualified people. I'm also going to share with you the biggest mistake online entrepreneurs and marketers make online and why this is costing you time and money. I'm going to share with you where most marketers go wrong, when building their business on social media. And for a select few of you, I'm going to share with you how you can get some hands-on assistance from me. So here's the deal. Before we get into the content, I'm very transparent and open when it comes to my trainings and webinars. You might decide that you'd like my help implementing, what I share with you today. However, I don't want you to invest in what I share with you at the end. There will be something for sale at the end, but I don't want you to invest in it unless I show you and make good on my promise to share with you the 5 simple steps to fire your boss, build a successful and profitable online business. If I do show you how to do that, then you should take advantage of this limited opportunity if it's right for you. Social media marketing intensive, my my colleague and I, Keely, are hosting a 5-week coaching and about accountability program starting very soon. So I'll share with you details how to get access to that if it's right for you. Now, here's some expectations for this evening. We should go for about 60 minutes or so this evening, maybe a little longer with questions. But what I want you to do is eliminate all the distractions, right? If you have, children, plop them from the TV, put them to bed, turn off Facebook, turn off Instagram, Twitter, shut off your phone, and pay close attention to the information I'm going to share with you this evening. You're also going to go ahead and grab a pen, paper, maybe a glass of water to take notes. And I want you to suspend your belief and believe in what's possible, because what I'm going to share with you this evening is possible for each and every one of you on this training. This could be and may be the most important 60 minutes of your life, possibly. Call it luck, call it fate, call it, destiny, whatever you want. But this could be a defining moment in your life and in your business, right? And you may look back on this information that I'm going to share with you today as a potential breakthrough and realize that you actually found and have a process that you can step right into in the next 24 hours and start seeing results that will make a difference in your business. So commit. I need your full attention and commitment for the next 60 minutes or so that you'll stay engaged. If you can just type in the comments. I know there's a little delay here. Type in the comments. Let me know that that you're gonna stay engaged by saying I commit. Want to make sure that I have your full and undivided attention this evening. So definitely type in the Q&A. Let me know that you commit. I'm seeing. Okay, I commit. I commit. I commit. I commit. And get a few more, and then we'll keep going. Few more I commits, and then we'll keep rocking and rolling. All right, come on, folks. Two more I commits, and then we'll get into the trading. Come on, two more I commits to being fully focused, not distracted, not on Facebook, just paying attention. Okay, cool. We got two. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Cool. All right. So are you in the right place, right? I want to make sure that you are in the right place, that this training is for you, that you are here and you are in the right place. If you want to quit your job and live life on your own terms, then this training is for you. If you're tired of spinning your wheels trying to figure it out on your own, this training is for you. If you want to use social media to grow your business but don't know where to begin, this training is for you. If you've been on a lot of trainings and purchased courses, but there's just way too much information and you benefit from some guidance, this training is for you. All right, so what this is, and if this is for you, then you're in the right place. Now, what this is not and who this is not for. This training is not for those who want to do nothing and get paid. I haven't found any, and if you do find any, let me know. But I don't know of any push button solutions out there that, I can just sit around, do nothing, and get paid. Not even a job that works that way. This is not about being a cookie cutter marketer or entrepreneur. Sorry, there's no copy and paste method that I'll be teaching. So if that's what you're looking for, you're definitely not in the right place. And know that my results are not typical. The fact is, 97% of people roughly do nothing and consequently earn nothing. So I believe that you are on here for a reason. I believe that you will go and take action at the end of this training. So that fact doesn't matter to you, right? It doesn't relate to you. Not gonna be. You're gonna take action after this training and get some awesome results. So 5 simple steps to fire your boss and build your business online. I've invested over $10,000 in coaching, courses, live events to learn the simplest and most effective methods of building my business online. I took action and went through the trial and error so you don't have to. And I invested hours in terms of training to learn and refine this process. And so let's dive into the 5 simple steps to fire your boss. Are you guys ready? You guys pumped, fired up? Awesome. So the first thing it starts with is vision and personal development, right? If our minds are not right, we're not going to build a profitable business. We're not going to have success. We're not going to, do anything worthwhile. And so it all starts with you understanding that it's about your vision and who you want to become. And entrepreneurship is hard, right? It's funny. I was talking to someone the other day, And, entrepreneurship is probably a blessing and a curse, right? The blessing is you work for yourself. And the curse is you work for yourself. So there's no one holding your hand. There's no one telling you when to wake up. There's no one telling you what to do. There's no one telling you, to get to work, right? It's hard. And when it gets hard, your vision is the thing that's going to push you forward. And a lot of people talk about, having whys and whys that make you cry. And, for me, I feel that whys are transactions. They're important, but they're very transactional, right? Most people's, reason why they're doing something is because they want more money, because they want to bring their spouse home, because they, want to fire their boss, because they want to buy a car, because, they want things, materialistic things. And those things are great. Not saying that's a bad thing to want things and desire things, but after you've accomplished those things, then what, right? Do you create some more whys to keep you motivated? Right? It's much bigger than your why. It's about your vision. It's about crafting a vision of who you want to become. And you want to really think about, what will life look like when you've reached your goals or what you set out to accomplish? What will you do? Who will you hang out with? What does a normal day look like when you're successful, when you've built a profitable and successful business? What does that look like for you? Lots of people talk about creating vision boards and vision books, and I agree with them. At some point, when I first started, I didn't really agree with creating, vision boards and vision books and, affirmations, all that stuff. But it's true. Like when you can visualize, what it is you desire and want, you're more apt to wake up early to pursue those endeavors, right? You're more excited. You're more committed to the process, right? And think about, what is the legacy you want to leave behind, right? We're not promised to be here forever. So how do you want to be remembered? I heard someone once say to me, write your own obituary. And when I first thought about it, I was like, what? Write your own obituary? That seems kind of morbid and sad. And if you think about it, if you read obituaries, they're pretty lame and boring. You talk about the person's education, right? How great they were. They're a great father. They were on this part of this group. They worked at this job. They graduated from this school, right? When I think about my obituary, I think about being remembered as someone who impacted people, who was able to contribute to organizations. I want to be remembered as being a rock star, right? Someone who changed lives. That's not written in most people's obituaries. It's more about the transactional things. He worked at this job. He was on this, he was president of this club. He was, he had 4 kids, right? I want to be remembered for the impact that I had on the world and on people's lives. That's what I want. So think about, what does that say for you? What is your obituary going to say? And write it yourself. Again, goals are not enough. They're good, but they're not enough. They're not going to keep you going past the days when those times get tough. And they will get tough. And your goals, the things you want and desire, the cars, the house, bringing your spouse home, making the money, they have to be married to the vision of who you want to become. All right. And so in tandem with that, right, it's all about, you also have to include your mindset, right? Because if you don't have the right mind, you're not going to do the things you should be doing. You're going to be swayed by other people's opinion. And so I was having a conversation actually with a coaching client, and she was talking about, how her environment's so negative, her spouse doesn't believe in what she's doing. And at the end of the day, success starts with you, and it starts in your mind. Right. And so you need to get yourself around people who are positive, who are going to inspire you, who are on the same trajectory and path as you're on, so you can, be surrounded by them, right? So they can influence you and you can influence them. Jim Rohn said it best, you're the average of the 5 people you spend your most time with. And so if you're spending your time around people who are negative, who are, Debbie Downers, naysayers, and who are broke and, have broke mindsets, well, you're going to be the average of those 5 people. Right. And so with with these 5 steps, you have to be growing your mind daily. And I recommend at least 30 minutes per day. Books, podcasts, online communities, motivational and inspirational wake-up calls. That's what you have to be on every single day. 30 minutes at least a day, growing your mind. So vision, personal development, step number 1. Step number 2, and how we get into sort of the core of actually how to build a profitable business and how to fire your boss. The second step is selecting a product and service to sell, right? Understand that selling something and the money is the transaction of, or the exchange of value, right? So if you want to fire your boss, you need to have something that's going to supplement your income. So that means you have to sell something. So there are a lot of things you can sell online. I mean, you can do business opportunities, which consist of like network marketing, affiliate marketing. You can sell your own products and services. You can sell other people's products and services, but you need to have something to sell, right? Do we all have a product that we can sell online? Just comment in the Q&A or in the chat here on Facebook. Have something to sell. Comment here. Let me know if you have that's Facebook. Let me know if you have a product or something that you sell. Is it a network marketing company? Is it an affiliate marketing company? Is it your own products and services? Is it someone else's products and services? Just comment in the Q&A. Let me know if you are selling your own products or someone else's products, or you're presenting a business opportunity. Just want to get a sense of, who's in the room on this training. And actually let me know what you're selling, the actual product you're selling, because I may use you as an example when I go into a screen share. Just comment in the Q&A. I know there's a little delay here. Comment what you're selling, if you're selling anything, what the product is, and then I may use it in a future a slide that's coming up. Okay. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling though. I'll wait for those to come in. If you're selecting a product or a company and you're looking for one, make sure it's something that you are passionate about selling. All right, Betty says reseller marketing, social and video mobile. Okay. Make sure it's something you're passionate about selling, right? And that you believe in the product and service you're selling, right? You don't want to, Karen says, an affiliate, wine biz, shopping club. Dad says Herbalife, so health and wellness. Okay, cool. Yeah, so make sure whatever you're selling, you're offering, that you believe in it and you're passionate about it, right? Because what's going to happen when we get to sort of like, building your audience and building your brand, right? People are going to resonate more if you're passionate about what you're selling, right? It's something, if you're selling something you're not really passionate about and you don't use, right? The other point was a customer of the product. If you are sharing something that you don't use, right, how can you talk about the benefits of it? How can you really relate to the customers you're trying to reach, right? So make sure it's a product that you're passionate about, you have belief in it, and that you are a customer of the product, right? Okay, affiliate marketing, product services, cool. Where to find business opportunities or other people's products to sell, right? So maybe you don't have a product at the present moment or a business that you're trying to promote. Where can you find, things to sell? Well, there's network marketing opportunities out there. There's affiliate marketing, products, courses, training. If you think about it, you can become affiliate of, there's a lot of things you can become an affiliate of, right? So for example, Amazon.com, you can become an affiliate of Amazon.com. And anytime you read a book or something, or you buy a product and you make a referral, right, you can earn some commission money off of it. So if you're buying anything online or you're, using any products, see if you can become an affiliate, because if you're using it and getting value out of it, there are probably other people out there in the marketplace that could benefit from that product as well. So why not share with them so you can actually earn a commission as well? Then you also have, Amazon, Shopify, and eBay, right? That's where you can find some things to sell online, right? So once you have these products and you know what you can sell, you got to know your number. As you see in the quote here, if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So know your numbers, right? The first thing I will say, let me scroll down. The first thing I would say is, what is your revenue goal? Where do you want to reach in your business, right? If we're talking about firing your boss, well, what will it take for you to fire your boss? how much money on a monthly basis will it take to fire your boss? Comment in the Q&A and the comments. Let me know, how much would it take if your goal is to fire your boss, or whatever your goal is. How much money would you need on a monthly basis to get to fire your boss or to reach your goal? Just comment in the Q&A. Let me know. Like, just how much would it cost per month to fire your boss, to reach a goal of yours? What would that number be? I'm seeing $1,000 a month. Okay. I'm seeing $2,000, $2,500 a month. Just comment in the Q&A if you have any other numbers that you want to share with what it would take for you to reach that goal. And it's very important that you know these numbers, right? So if you haven't ever done the numbers, this is a perfect opportunity, after this webinar, or, tomorrow or later tonight, whenever it is, to actually figure out what the number is for you. Is it $1,000 a month you need to fire your boss? Is it $2,000 a month you need to fire your boss? Is it $3,000 a month you need to fire your boss? $1,500, I see. Okay, cool. So, with that number you have in hand, so let's say it's, $1,000 a month. Well, then how much product do you need to sell in order to reach your goal, right? How many units, courses, bottles of weight loss supplements, pills, how many recruits do you need? How many, I don't know, travel packages you need to sell to reach that goal, right? In a very simple example, right? Let's say I had a revenue goal of $10,000 a month, and the product that I sell cost, $149.97. And from that $149.97, I earn $100. Awesome. So I know in order for me to reach my monthly sales goal, I need to sell 100 units per month to reach $10,000 a month, right? That would mean I would need to make 20 sales a week, right? And you would just break that down into whatever number your goal is versus the amount of commissions you would earn off of that product that you're selling. So if it's $1,500 you need to make a month, well, using the same example here, and the product costs $149, and you earn a commission of $100. Well, you need to sell at bare minimum 15 units per month in order to reach your goal. That translates into what, maybe four sales a week, right? 4 sales a week to reach your goal, right? So now you have a sense of like, okay, I know what I need to do each month, right? I know how many customers I need, or products that I need to make. And you actually, you know your numbers. That's really what it is, right? So make sure you know your numbers. That's very, very, very important. Now that we have a product, right? We have our product. We know our numbers, how much we need to sell on a monthly basis to reach our income goals, right? To fire our boss. Here's where most marketers, entrepreneurs make a mistake, right? This is the number one mistake marketers make online. And found this funny, quote or image the other day that said, everyone needs my service and product, right? We go out there online on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Facebook Lives, and now in the Facebook new day, whatever day, Snapchat stuff. We just promote our products and services to every single body on social media. And, the saying goes, marketing to everyone is marketing to no one, right? And so because you're on this training and on Facebook Live, I'm going to share with you how to find your target audience on social media, find people who actually want, need, and desire what it is you want. Okay, so let's go right in. All right, so you have to know, oops, wrong slide. Let me go back to where's my slides at. All right, you have to know who your market is, who your target market is for your product and service, right? Who really needs and is looking for your product, service, or opportunity, right? So if you're selling, I think I saw, someone in wine, right? So if you are selling a wine membership, right? Who would want or need your product or service, right? Think about that. Comment in the Q&A or on Facebook. Let me know what your product is and who you think is your ideal customer. So wine. I think I saw affiliate marketing, so online marketing assistants. So business owners, home business owners. Okay, who needs what you have to offer? People looking to lose weight. Okay, let's be a little more specific there, right? What kinds of people? Right? People who are potentially, going to a gym, right? People who are on a diet, people who are interested in certain weight loss products, right? Those are people who actually need and is looking for your product, service, and opportunity. The other question you want to ask yourself is, who do you really want to work with and help, right? People are often we are often weary and shy of being specific, right? Feeling that we're going to miss out on people, and on there are billions of people in the world, and you don't need every single one of them, right? And so there are people that you're going to resonate with, that are be attracted to you and want to learn from you and really, vibe with you, right? There's some people who, like my training. There are some people who like my Facebook Lives, my videos, and my content. There are others that may not vibe with me, which is totally fine. But you need to really think about and be clear about who it is that you really want to work with and help. What do they look like? Who are they? You want to start to think about, what things you may know about them: age, gender, demographics, right? What are their, biggest, surface problems, pains, and struggles, right? This is when we talk about, biggest surface area problems and pains and those kinds of struggles, right? We're talking about, these are more practical pains, right? The things that you can actually see, right? Like a network marketer would, their biggest pain, struggles, and problems are probably leads, sales, and signups, right? A person who wants to get healthy, right? They may struggle with keeping a diet or, eating healthier, right? These are the surface area problems. And when you start to market online, you can touch on some of these issues. When you get really good at marketing and you can tap into the biggest life and emotional problems, pains, and struggles, then you become psychic. Then you become, you get inside your prospect's head and you know exactly what they're thinking, what they're really struggling with. And it'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe Karen knows exactly what I'm struggling with. I can't believe Angie, can really resonates with me. She spoke to me, right? When we talk about those biggest emotional problems and pains and struggles, we're talking about, what happens when a network marketer doesn't make sales or, doesn't get signups or doesn't have leads, right? They feel like a failure, right? They feel like they were sold into one of those pyramid schemes. They may face a disappointing spouse, right? If someone wants to lose weight and get healthier, but they're struggling to stick with their diet, maybe they feel unwanted by their spouse. Maybe they feel like, they won't have the energy to keep up with their children. Maybe they feel ashamed walking into the gym, right? When you can hit on these biggest life emotional problems, pains, and struggles, you've won, right? You can actually, you're in your prospect's head and they will be like, wow, this is speaking to me. He knows my pains and struggles. He knows my deep down issues and challenges. Are you getting value out of this? Is this helpful? Is this helpful? Yes. I'm seeing yes on Facebook Live. Awesome. Great to have you all on. This is awesome. Cool beans. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Awesome. Cool. Then you look at your product, right? What problem does your product and service you offer solve, right? These are questions you want to ask yourself as you're beginning to uncover your target market. And this is something you have to do, right? This is way before, you go out there and start, marketing and connecting with people on social media, right? You want to do this initial work first, so you know who you're speaking to and know where to find your audience. Does this audience already buy a similar product, right? Is it easy? Do you think it's easier or more difficult to sell, natural, organic, household products to someone who already buys those products or someone who doesn't buy them yet? Just comment in the Q&A and in the comments on Facebook. Do you think it's easier or harder to sell natural, organic household products to someone who already buys them or someone who doesn't buy them? Which one's easier? Just comment in the Q&A. I want to see what your responses are. Is it easier to sell organic, natural household products to someone who already buys them, or to someone who has never bought anything organic or natural to clean their house? Yep, I'm seeing it's easy to sell to someone who already buys them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why? Because they're already educated about natural and organic products, right? You can, right? You can spend the time to educate people, to make them more knowledgeable, but wouldn't it be much easier to connect with and talk to someone who already is in the marketplace for your product, right? The same thing with, who's easier to share your network marketing opportunity with? Someone who's familiar with the industry or someone who's not? Someone who's in a company or not, right? The level of resistance is much lower to someone who already buys, as Karen says, right? Does your product service cater to a specific demographic, right? Are you selling children's toys? Well, that's a specific demographic that you're going to reach out to, right? What things do your ideal buyers have in common, right? If you're selling, weight loss, products, are there specific commonalities in terms of the people that you want to reach out to? Are they moms, right? Do they, read certain magazines? Where can you find this information? Now, here's where we go into like a little demo. Where can you find information about your target audience? Now, there's an awesome and amazing resource that I use for everything. You may have heard of it. I'm not too sure if you've heard of it, but you may have heard of it. It's a very, awesome tool that, I practically go to every single day to get research, and it's called Google. Very funny, right? Google, right? You can find anything and everything about what your target audience is looking for, what kind of things they're searching for. Google, very, very powerful. Amazon.com is another resource, and I'm going to show you an example of how to use Amazon.com to find, some of the things your target market will respond to. YouTube is another good one. Facebook groups, another popular one where you can actually, follow people's fan pages and join particular groups where they have an interest in learning about what it is you are selling. Books, magazines, TV commercials, all powerful stuff. And then public figures and authorities in your niche, right? If there's someone in your niche that is a leader, a thought leader, someone that people follow, you probably can get some intel and information about your target audience on that page or on that person's, website, their blog, whatever. There's tons of valuable intel within all of these sources. Now, you don't have to go to all of them, pick one or two, but you can get some valuable intel on your target audience. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into a quick research demo, and I'm going to share, how I would approach, doing some research on Amazon.com. So let's go to Amazon. Just give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and flip the screen share over here on the webinar. And you getting value out of this? Are you getting some value out of this? If you have questions, definitely type them in the Q&A. But are you getting value out of what I'm sharing here this evening? Is this helpful? I'm seeing yes. Awesome. So Cool. How would I use Amazon.com to find, information about my target audience, right? And so what I would do, let's say I was in the health and wellness space, right? And I wanted to find, some things about my demographics, right? Maybe I want to find, some of the problems they struggle with, some of their dreams and desires, some of the common language that they use, right? What would I type and how would I use Amazon.com to do this? So I would actually go into books, click on books, and I'm going to type in weight loss. And let's say for this example, I want to, target moms who, that says wealth loss, should say weight loss, weight loss, funny. Let's say I want to target moms looking to lose weight between the ages of 35 and 45. All right. I'm gonna type in weight loss, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the sort here by let's do featured. Actually, let's do most reviewed. Let's see what comes up there. Okay. So what I would do is I would just scroll through. Let me just make sure we're good here. Awesome. I would just scroll through and take down some of the things that come up in terms of keywords, some phrases, right? I would just write down some things. So one thing, rapid weight loss, possibly. Wheat belly, that's something, never heard of that before. Finding your path back to health, right? I would just scroll down and see what I find in terms of some key terms and key things that people are looking for. Sustained weight loss, maybe. Actually, it starts with food, maybe. Fast metabolism, eat more food and lose more weight. I would definitely capture that, right? Because these are things that books they're buying, right? 3,000 reviews. So eat more food and lose more weight, right? What if I created a piece of content, right? 5 ways to eat more food and lose more weight, or how to eat more food and lose more weight, right? You would create content around this and attract your audience to you. Let's see some other ones. So the next page. The 4-hour body. Rapid fat loss, right? That might be a good, term to use in some sort of, ad or content. Here's one. Okay. Break free from the hidden toxins in your food and lose weight. Look years younger and get healthy. Let's open that up. And get healthy in just 21 days, right? You can take this, leverage this content here and create some content around it, right? You can use it to create a blog post. You can use it to potentially do a Facebook Live video. But this is the language that, your audience is attracted to and use, and you can leverage that in your marketing. So what I would do is, I would write these things down, right? Some key phrases, key terms that I can come around and repurpose into other content. Think what else? So look at common language they're using, some of the dreams and desires, right? Looking years younger for my target market. If I was using women, looking to lose weight between 35 and 45, right? Let's do another example. Someone mentioned wine. Going to wine. Right here, let me go back to, actually, let's go with featured for this one. Okay, the Thug Kitchen. Alrighty. Wine. Let's see, anything about wine? Okay, the Cork Dork. A wine field adventure among the obsessed with sommeliers, big bottle hunters, and rogue scientists. Skinny taste. Looking for some wine stuff here. Let's go into popular then. most reviews. Probably see more. Why am I seeing Wheat Belly still? Let me just go into the categories and select the wines. Okay, the wine Bible, right? Essential Guide to Wine. Let's open this up and just take a look and see what's being written here. So we know, red or white, Cabernet Merlot, what to pair with food. Let's see, read more. So Essential Guide to Wine. Let's see, I might use that. I would use this detailed taste profiles for under the radar wines. That could be a good one. A guide to pairing food and wine. Practical tips and tricks for serving wine. Methods for, these are all great things that you can leverage and use if you were in wine to build a profile, your target market, so you know who you're reaching out to, and have some creative content and key phrases that you can leverage and use in your marketing and in your profile. Okay, so that's what I would do, using Amazon.com. So Amazon.com, you can do the same thing with Facebook groups. You can do the same thing on Google, right? Do some research on your audience so you can speak their language, know how they're talking, what they're saying, what their problems, what their challenges are, and what you can do to provide them with some value to get them to take the next step to learn more. Okay, so let's switch back to the PowerPoint. Any questions about that? Any questions? Just type in the Q&A if you have questions about that. Cool. Awesome. You guys are getting value? Absolutely. Cool. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna switch back to the PowerPoint. If you do have questions throughout, definitely put them in the Q&A. Let me go ahead and switch back to the PowerPoint. I got a few more slides here. I think we're on tip number 2. All right, so we did research demo. Tip number 4. So once you've gone through that vision of who you want to become, you have a personal development sort of plan, you have a product that you're going to sell, you understand your target market. Now it's time for you to build your online personal brand, right? And this is where some of a little bit of not hard work, but this is where the work comes into building your profile online, and it's all about you. So the first thing is you want to articulate to yourself and on paper and in your messaging who you are and what do you stand for and against, right? Because as I mentioned before, you're going to attract certain people to you, and you're also going to repel some people to you, which is totally fine, right? That's just the way it works, right? Some people are going to like you, some people are not going to like you. That's just the way it works. But you need to stand firm in terms of what you believe in, what you're fighting for, and what you're fighting against. And when you want to really grasp this whole like fighting for and against, right? So I am, a marketer, teacher, coach, helping, online business owners grow the business online. And I'm fighting for and standing up against bad marketing. I'm against bad marketing. So if you're a bad marketer, I'm going to tell you you're bad and try to help you. And if you don't want to help, then you continue being bad. But that's who I am, right? You want to know who you are, what you stand for, who you want to help, right? Who do you want to speak to, right? Think about what we just did in terms of the target market section, right? Once you've clearly identified, who your audience is, what their pain, struggles, challenges are, now you can, start to articulate how you want to speak to them and who you want to speak to, right? Do you want to just talk to moms between 35 and 45? Do you want to work with or connect with, retirees who want to, sit on their deck and enjoy wine? Do you want to talk to, college students who are just getting out of college and show them that there's different paths they can take in terms of creating their life, right? So generating income, they don't have to go and get a job, right? Think about who you want to speak to, and then focus. This is where a lot of marketers get sidetracked, is they focus on everything. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on Pinterest, they're on Snapchat, they're on Twitter, they're on Blab, they're on Marco Polo, they're on everything, right? Focus on one social media platform, get really good at that, like really good, where you're generating leads and sales, and then move to another platform. I particularly would recommend focusing on Facebook first, because there's a wealth of data on Facebook. There's a lot you can do if you do have an ad budget in terms of building an audience, we'll talk about in a little bit. There's so much you can do with paid ads in terms of finding and attracting your ideal customer. So I would recommend starting out on Facebook. Step 5 is growing, engaging, and promoting to your audience. Right. So once you've built, and let me go back actually when it comes back to branding, your personal brand. So people think that branding is just about, your logo and stuff, and that's part of it. But it's really about these things that I share here: who you are, what you stand for and against, who are you fighting for. And when you set up your profiles, you want to make sure that's very clear. Right. So I should have had a slide here that talks about, completing your profiles, but I didn't want to go into all the different, platforms and show you how to set up your profile and what to say. But in the social media marketing intensive that we're doing, we're going to focus exclusively on Facebook and show you how to set up your profiles and everything. But you do want to make sure your profiles are completely filled out. And it's very clear that when someone visits your profile, they know exactly why they're there and what they're going to get from you, what they can expect from you. Thank you for the thumbs up on Facebook. Appreciate it. So you want to make sure your profile is completely filled out, right? So your name, a way for people to contact you, your about me, a section is completed so they know that they're in the right place. And make sure your pictures are of you. Your profile picture should be a picture of you, not of your dog, not of your company, not of your product. It should be of you, right? If you're marketing yourself, you're branding yourself. Now, if you're branding, a brick and mortar company, a business that you own, let's say a pizza shop or a generator store, right? That's fine to have, the store logo or image there. But if you're personally branding yourself, it should be a picture of you, and your cover photo should be pretty nice. Just wanted to throw that in there before we move on to growing your audience. Now, once you've built your brand, you have a website, you have your Facebook profile going, your Twitter profile going, your Instagram profile going as well. You now need to grow your audience, right? You need to get people into your front door, which is your social media profiles. Grow your audience. You want to then engage with that audience and then promote to your audience. Now, where most people go wrong with building a business online is they do this. They treat social media like an ATM, right? And I'm going to share with you, I shared this in a couple of trainings before, exactly what social media is, but people go wrong with social media because they treat it like an ATM. This post is guys like, hey, make $500 today. It's self-serving, and consequently no one responds. And if people respond to this kinds of posts, right, it's typically low quality people. Same thing here. That one didn't show up. But you have to know that people are on social media to connect, share, entertain, to connect, share, be entertained. And once you've done those things, then you build up your social credibility, and then you can invite people to buy and consume from you, okay? So to grow your social media audience, very simply, you want to increase your fans, friends, and followers daily, right? You can manually invite people and connect with them, right? You can invite people to your Facebook fan page. You can follow people on Twitter. You can follow people on Instagram. You can add people on Snapchat and all other platforms as well. You can grow your audience manually. On Facebook, this is probably one of the best ways that I've seen to grow an audience on any social media platform is you can use Facebook paid advertising to grow your audience, and it's highly targeted because Facebook has so much data about us because we put it on there. Facebook didn't just stalk us, right? We put it out there on Facebook. And so now Facebook can leverage that information to show us things that we find valuable. And so you can now use Facebook paid advertising to grow your fan page audience, right? So if I'm in travel and I want to connect with people who are interested in travel, well, I can now run a Facebook ad to attract people who've expressed interest in their Facebook profiles about traveling, right? Or who've recently been on a trip, right? Very powerful stuff. Engaging your audience. And so know that it's not about you, right? As I said before, you want to share content and value that speaks to your audience. The goal is here is to build that like, know, and trust factor. Now you're probably asking, well, so when do I sell? When do I present my opportunity? Well, it's coming. It's coming. Provide inspirational, valuable, and helpful information to your audience. You build that like, know, and trust factor, and then you can invite them to buy from you, right? Some examples are quotes, inspirational images, articles, blog posts, videos, ask questions, some lifestyle. This is all about providing, connecting, engaging, entertaining, and socializing with an audience on Facebook. So when you share valuable content through your blog, through blog posts, and they don't have to be your blog posts, right? It can be things that you found online that you want to share with your audience, right? It could be an article from Travel and Leisure about, the top 10 places to travel to in 2017, right? And then at the end of that particular blog post, you have a question, right? What's one place you would love to travel to this year? Comment below, right? You're creating a community, you're creating engagement. You can shoot videos, share Facebook Live videos, your own articles, questions, right? These are all to get your audience engaged with you. So you build that like, no, trust factor. And when you do, here's some examples actually of some things that I've did on my page. One is, hey, Karen's on there. One's just one with me at a benefit. The other one is just me asking a question. The other one here is another question, right? Getting people to engage, right? What's your definition of a magnificent life? I'm getting engagement, building that like, know, and trust factor, right? So when the opportunity presents itself and I'm having conversations with people and, they mention that they're open or looking for some way to make extra money, or they're looking for a way to travel, they're looking for a way to lose weight, I can share with them, what I'm doing and what can help them. And it'll be very low resistance, if any resistance at all, to what I'm sharing. Promote to your audience. Now, this is where you actually sell, right? You grow your audience, you engage with your audience, and then you promote to your audience. Now, you always should provide your audience with an opportunity to take the next step with you. Either join your email list, starting a conversation, and buy from you. And, as I share with you some of the things that people, the things you don't want to do in that first slide, know that sales won't just happen by you posting your products or your links on your profile and in groups. It may happen, but 9 times out of 10, maybe 9.9 times out of 10, it won't happen. And if it does, they're probably going to be low quality people. When you provide valuable content and engage, and then direct them to your autoresponder, which is basically an email service, and you'll learn more about that in social media marketing intensive, capture pages, and sales pages, then you can capture a lead and start a discussion and conversation and potentially sell them on whatever it is you're offering. Engagement and likes alone typically won't produce money. That means people giving you the thumbs up, people, giving you the ha-has, the heart signs. That alone typically won't produce money. You have to connect with your audience, start conversations. Always give your audience a call to action in every post. Examples are, if you agree, comment yes, message me, or click here and directing them to a link. So you provide value up front, and then you give them a call to action, right? If you provide value up front, sharing 3 tips to lose weight in 2017 in 30 days, right? Share that value, share those 3 tips, and then give them a call to action. Click here to get 5 more tips on how to lose weight, or click here below to check out a product that I'm using to help me lose weight even faster. Make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? Awesome, awesome. Has this been helpful so far? You guys getting value? Has it been helpful so far? Just comment in the Q&A. Let me know that this has been helpful or not so far. I definitely hope it has been. I believe it has been. Tons of value. Awesome. Incredible. Awesome. Cool. So just curious, what would it feel like if you could hit the ground running, put the tools and infrastructure in place, and build a profitable online business and fire your boss in 2017? Feel amazing, incredible. Okay, awesome. By now, you see how implementing these 5 simple steps, you can build a successful and profitable online business. How would it feel to end the frustration of feeling like a failure online and finally get results in the next 30, 60, or 90 days? Awesome, incredible, cool. How would it feel to simply follow instructions, have a customized game plan, have fun, and have it actually produce sales and commissions? Incredible. Cool. You're great. Thank you. How would it feel to finally have leadership, mentorship, and guidance and support to build a profitable network marketing business or any business online? How would it feel to increase your income by 500, 1,000, even 2,500 a month? Seeing awesome, incredible, sweet. What would that look like for you? Well, here's the reality. As I said before in the beginning, my results aren't typical, and most people don't take action, right? Most people do nothing and thus get no results. So I'm not sure why you're here this evening. Maybe you just like jumping on trainings. Maybe you like me, the sound of my voice. And after this training, you're gonna go ahead and jump back on the couch, pop on a Netflix movie and call it a night and eat some Doritos or chicken fingers or whatever it is he has there. Or you're someone that's going to leap into action and actually take what I share with you this evening and take it out there and get results, right? And take action on it. Just want to share with you some highlights and testimonies from folks that I've worked with in the past. Greg Martin, in less than 24 hours, I have 9 leads at $1 at 61 cents a lead. Shaymar, 5 signups this month. Best month ever. The coaching was definitely a help. Thanks to Antonio. Lori, just want to thank you for all your mentoring over the past couple of weeks. I'm starting to find my groove, and I'm starting to see results on the topics we discussed and the tips that you shared. Thank you for all your help. I gratefully appreciate it. Amazing results. Wes, my coach Antonio has helped me tweak these Facebook ads, and the leads just keep rolling in. $6 a lead with email and phone number. Before we get to Q&A, I want to share with you what I mentioned in the beginning, the 5-week coaching and accountability program that my partner and colleague Keely Raven and I are doing. It's called Social Media Marketing Intensive. You can check it out at AntonioRThompson.com/special. In this course, the 5-week training accountability program, week 1, we're going to talk to you about the foundation and what is attraction marketing. The program starts off with the most important thing, mindset and understanding attraction marketing. That's the way every single course I think should start off as, because without getting your head right, nothing else matters. We're going to teach you how to craft your vision that will help you to get past the days of, you don't feel like doing this. And trust me, there will be a lot of them. Give you an overview of attraction marketing, how it can boost your business. We're also going to share with you the points tracker that we use to stay accountable and working towards your goal. Week 2 is target market identification and creating your offer. You hear it all the time. Everyone's your prospect. Everyone needs what you have, and that's just not true. In this session, we're going to dive deep into identifying, your ideal prospects. We'll also talk about how to leverage pre-created giveaways and how to create your own offers and funnels that sell whatever it is you want. This is, show you how to create eye-catching titles so that people just can't leave your site without asking for your free offer. Show you some examples of our funnels and how you should structure yours and how you can use them to generate high-quality targeted leads for your business. Week 3, Facebook profile setup and content creation. Your Facebook page is your first impression to show someone who you are. As the first thing they're going to do is check you out. So we're going to walk you through setting it up. So it attracts and not repels your ideal prospects. We'll also share with you what you should and should not post on your profile. We'll show you, how to leverage Facebook Lives and videos to build relationships with your prospects fast, even if you are afraid of the camera. Week 4, we'll be talking about active prospecting, converting, and closing. If you need to make money like yesterday, active prospecting, also known as talking to people, is the only way I know how to generate income quickly. In this week, we're going to teach you how to communicate with your prospects, build rapport, and transition to business and sell them without feeling salesy or sleazy like you're trying to get them. And week 5, we'll wrap up and share with you some next steps, how to set up your blog, some email marketing bases, and talk about some of the other platforms, but also really dive into Facebook paid ads. As a bonus, you get the accountability points tracker. This tracker is specifically designed for you to help you focus on the income producing activities. You'll understand what you should be doing on a daily basis to build your business and moving forward. Bonus 2, a private Facebook community group. Get support from both myself and Keely, but also other folks in the group. If you have questions, you can get them answered by myself and Keely, but also the group allows you the ability to connect with other people and maybe even find an accountability partner in that group. Bonus 3, as I mentioned before, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook ads. You get to learn exactly what we're doing right now to generate leads and sales on Twitter, Instagram, and using Facebook ads. It's going to be awesome stuff we'll share with you in those 2-3 bonuses. So you're probably wondering, what's the price? As I mentioned before, I've invested over $10,000 in coaching courses and attending events. Others have paid hundreds of dollars just to get my social media marketing help. And inferior training and products cost $1,000 or more. You could even get a certificate from an accredited university in online marketing and network marketing. So here's a breakdown of everything you get. Week 1, the foundation of interaction marketing. That's $197 value. Target market and creating your offer. That's a $197 value. Facebook profile setup and content creation. That's a $197 value. Facebook profile, I said already. Active prospecting, converting and closing. $197 value. Wrap up and next steps. $197 value. The accountability tracker and target market worksheet. $144 value. Private Facebook community. $97 value. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook ad bonus, $291 value. Total value, $1,517. Would it be worth $1,517 if you forever learned how to generate leads and never run out of people to talk to online? What if it allowed you to just add, one person a week to your business? What if you were able to get, scale up and even 5x, even 10x your initial results? Again, here's a breakdown of everything you can get. Total value, $1,517. So guess what? It's not going to cost you $1,500. It's not going to cost you $1,000. It isn't even going to cost you $500. You can grab social marketing intensive by grabbing your risk-free 30-day test drive of Money System Pro. It's $149.97, and after that, it's only $149.97 a month, and you get social media marketing intensive for free. Right? So you get, again, it's 100% risk-free. So if you don't feel like Money System Pro or social media marketing intensive will change the way you do business forever, simply email MLSP support and we'll gladly refund you to 100%, no questions asked. The risk is 100% on us. We want to prove that this platform, this system, social media marketing intensive will change the way you do business forever. If you're already an affiliate in MLSP, you should definitely email me and we can talk about how you can get access to social media marketing intensive as well. But Money System Pro is an online attraction marketing and training platform to help you build any business online. So you get a blogging platform. Imagine having your own personally branded authority creating blog set up in minutes. Again, all top earners, leaders in your industry, in your niche, have their own blog. You get access to create your very own blog. This has a $14.97 value. You also get MLSP's Funnelizer, which is the state-of-the-art technology and software that marketers pay $20 a month. You get to brand yourself, create beautiful capture pages, and sell anything online, right? So you can sell your products, you can sell affiliate products, you can sell coaching service. There's no tech required. It's a plug and play, and it takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. This has a $200 a month value. You also get done for your capture pages. One of the biggest challenges marketers have online is that they don't have value yet, and that's okay. You get to give away MLSP's offers and training for free. This builds your list, and you will get leads starting today. This has a $14.97 value. You also get MLSP's CRM. This is a cutting-edge CRM, customer relationship manager tool. With this tool, you can take detailed notes on your prospects, filter through prospects in milliseconds, schedule follow-up appointments, send customized emails based on the conversations with your prospects, and manage your relationships like a pro and get paid like a pro. This has a $200 a month value. You also get the ability to sell other people's products, right? What if you could provide value and a solution to everyone you talk to and get paid for it? Top earners do this all day long because they know only 10% will ever join them in business, right? You get to take products from the leaders like Ray Higdon, Diane Hockman, Mark Harbert, and sell them and earn commissions. These products range from anywhere from $5 to $1,500, and you get 100% of the sale minus a small transaction fee. This has a $997 value. Here's a breakdown of everything you get. The blogging platform, $1,497 value. The funnelizer, $200 a month value. A Done For You capture page, $497 value. MLSP's cutting edge CRM, $200 a month value. 100% pure private products, $997 value. Total value, $4,105. When you make the investment today, $149.97 for a 30-day risk-free trial of My Assistant Pro, you get access to Social Media Marketing Intensive for free. Fast action bonus. This is only for the first 5 buyers. 2 30-minute coaching sessions with me, valued at $147. So if you're one of the first 5, definitely you will get 2 30-minute coaching sessions with me. Again, this is 100% risk-free. You get to enjoy MLSP and Social Media Marketing Intensive 100% free for the next 30 days. If you don't see the value in it, contact MLSP support and we will give you 100% refund, no questions asked. At this point, we'll go to Q&A. If you have questions, definitely put them in the Q&A and I will get those answered. And here's the last slide. Once again, click on the button on the right to grab your risk-free test drive, or go to antoniorthompson.com/special for more information. And I will hang out right now for questions. Type in the Q&A or the comments on Facebook if you have questions. Hope this was valuable and helpful. I'm greatly appreciative of you spending your evening with me and allowing me to train you and share some things with you. But if you have questions, definitely put them in the Q&A. Okay, not seeing any questions coming in. Yeah, so the 5 steps were, the question is, what are the 5 steps again? Step 1 was your vision, personal development. Step number 2 was finding a product to sell, right? So either a network marketing company, a product online, your own product, finding a product to sell. 3, identifying your target market for that product and who you want to work with. Step number 4, building your online brand. Step number 5 is grow, engage, and promote. So grow your audience, engage that audience, and then promote to that audience. That's it. Once you know, and I guess the first thing I'll say, once you know what that number is to fire your boss, right? Is it $1,000 a month? Is it $2,500 a month, right? Find that number. When you find that product that you're going to sell, just know what you need to sell on a monthly basis to reach that goal. And in some cases, that monthly goal may differ, right? Because if you're in if you're selling a product that provides your residual income on a monthly basis, well, if you start with, let's say your goal is 2,500 and you sell 25 products in that month and it's a membership, maybe next month you don't have to do 25, right? Because you have 20, and that actually will increase your income, right? So, thinking about, what is you want to sell and how you're going to get to that ideal number, right? So with a residual type of business, right? 25, if it's $100 a month, 25, and your goal is 2,500, 25 people 1 month, cool. Next month, you maybe recruit or sponsor 10 people. Well, if 25 people can stay consistently, now you have 35 people. Now you're at 3,500 a month, right? It can keep growing. So it's totally, based on what product you're trying to sell, and, knowing your numbers is going to be the key. That's how you fire your boss, and doing all the other 5 things that I just mentioned. Vision and personal development are key, though. That's about 80% of the battle. If I had to put a percentage on effort and where your biggest struggle is going to be, it's not going to be in the how-tos, right? It's not going to be in defining your target market. It's not going to be into growing your audience or, creating your brand. It's going to be in the personal development and vision. That's 80% of the battle. My take anyway. Any other questions? Just type in the Q&A. Hang out for a few more moments, and I'll get those questions answered. Any questions on Facebook, just come out and say what's up. I'll give you get those questions answered also on Facebook. Cool beans, cool beans. Awesome. Not seeing any more questions coming in. Let's see. All righty. We got a few more moments. If there are any questions, definitely come out. Definitely go to AntonioThompson.com/special to check out all the bonuses, all the offers that you'll get when you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive. Again, this the social media marketing intensive actually is starting, I believe, next week. So you definitely want to grab your risk-free test drive now. I'm not seeing any questions coming in, so I'm going to call it a wrap. Hope you got some value this evening. Hope you took lots of notes. Take action. Take action, and I will see you in the next training. All right, take care. Have a good night. I'm going to redirect you all.